for a 4 gallon. So a total of 20 of this. So 5, and then big boy, oh my gosh. Big boy, oh my gosh. Big boy, oh my gosh. Did you see that? What's up, YouTube? It's Mr. Ferguson here. Thank you so much for coming back for another video. In this one, we won't talk about something and then not do it. So in this video, thank you for watching. Thank you, newbies. Subscribe if you can. If not, it'll be fine. Enjoy the content. It's all here to just help everybody get a nice looking yard. As I'm driving around, before we get into what we're going to do today, as I drive around, spring is in the air. We've got one more day. We're here in the 50s. It sucks. I'm ready for the 70s and the 80s so badly. But a lot of nice looking yards out there. There's some people fertilizing and taking care of their yards. And all I can think of is, hey, when I start my Mr. Ferguson on location, this is a prospect. This is a prospect. So anyways, thank you for joining. Today, guys, we're going to do what we talked about doing last video and didn't get around to it. And that is, we want to do a before and after. Here in a second, I'm going to take before pictures of my yard. As you can see behind me, it's looking awesome. We just cut it yesterday. It's still the Easter mow. It's looking absolutely fantastic. We got checkerboard going on out here in the backyard. As you can see both ways. Look at that. That's cool. I like that. That's a good, that might be my thumbnail. No, I don't know. But what we're going to do is the green effect and the microgreen. I'm sorry, I'm blabbing on and blabbing on. We meant to get it in the last video. It didn't work out. We cut, yesterday I actually cut it. Again, I don't know when you're watching this, but yesterday I cut it. It looks like carpet. I dropped the deck down. It looks freaking immaculate. I have to tell you guys, again, the protein, not the protein, I'm sorry. Protein's what GCI is selling. I bought Flagship from Lawn Care Nut from Yard Mastery. And you can see, I mean, just look, it is absolutely gorgeous. So you may be asking yourself, Mr. Ferguson, why the heck, when your yard is looking like this, you know, would you put down Double Dark Cocktail? Well, because this is a YouTube channel. This is for entertainment. This is so you guys don't do it and maybe possibly screw up your nice looking yard. I'll do it. I ain't afraid. I grew this grass. I'm its creator, and I'll treat it how I want. That's kind of how I look at it. We're in cooler temperatures. It's growing fast because we did apply Flagship about 3.5 weeks ago. So we're getting close to time to reapply FERT here in the future, but we're not there yet. It's Easter weekend. It's Saturday. Tomorrow is actually Easter Sunday. Obviously, being a Christian, it's a big holiday. We get guests. We get people coming over to eat together. You get people coming in your neighborhood that typically may not come into your neighborhood. So I like to always, 4th of July, Halloween, all of these different holidays, I try to make the yard look awesome for people coming in, that they notice that yard. And man, right now, you can't help but notice this yard because it is popping, if I say so myself. Of course, we still got our junk areas because I don't hide anything from you guys. This is our junk areas that never gets sun. So it's not a perfect yard. So if you're sitting here saying that yard is perfect, no. Mr. Ferguson is not perfect. And as you guys have seen, the cool part about this, I think one of the reasons why it looks so stinking good to me is because we cut off. We dropped it down one level, and that allowed a lot of these seed heads from the POA or from the Kentucky Bluegrass to get cut off. And that made a huge difference in the appearance of my yard versus others. So as long as the temperatures stay cool, I'm going to cut it at that level again, maybe in a day or two, and just kind of see how the grass is responding. If it begins to stress out, we're going to have to start bumping it up with the heat. But the goal is, as soon as I get done with this video clip, I'm going to go and take before pictures. I'm going to probably take one of the backyard, one of the side, one of the front, one on the other side before I spray anything. Then what we're going to do, because we've put this mixture down before and seen results in hours, I'm going to do my spray with my new 4-gallon Strom sprayer. with the GCI tips. I don't know which one I'm going to try out yet, but you'll be able to see whether it's the red one or green one. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we did a test of the tips last video. Go check it out real quick. Come back to this one. So we're going to do our spray. We'll come back in a few hours before dark. I'm going to take pictures in the exact same locations and show you guys side by side, double dark cocktail, did it make a difference in one day? Now, clearly, I'll come back the next day and I'll show you after a full day, after 24 hours, is there a difference? And you'll be able to tell, does green effect and micro green together, the double dark cocktail, make a difference? Now, in I think my last video when I did the double dark cocktail, I called it the double dark punch cocktail or something like that, because I added in a little bit of green punch fertilizer and that gave it a little bit more of a pop. So I'm anxious to see, will the green effect and the micro green alone with the iron, remember it's an iron spray that we're really doing here. The micro green is going to do micronutrients here, but we're also going to do the green effect. It's got an iron boost, so we're going to try to kick up a little bit of green in the lawn. So we'll see here in a second. I'm going to get all the stuff out. Thank you for checking out the video. Let's see what this mix will do. All right, guys, so I just took the pictures, the before pictures. So we got backyard side, front yard side. We're going to go over here. We're going to get ready to spray, and I just want to show you something I forgot to mention. We're going to spray, and then I'm going to give you, it's about, by the way, the timing of these pictures are somewhere around 2:30. Tomorrow, Sunday, I want to take pictures tomorrow as well, give you a 24 hours difference maker or not. Does it change? Obviously, it depends on if it's going to be cloudy or sunny. Tomorrow we have church and it's Easter, so I likely won't be able to take pictures at 2:30 tomorrow, but I'll get them as close as I can. One thing that I want to mention, Green Effect 700, if you're unfamiliar, it's literally for ornamental, for iron and color change. We got the micro green. If you guys are unfamiliar, new to the channel, it is literally what it says. I got children in here I got to go and handle in a second because they're acting like goofballs yelling. But I got microgreen. It's literally what it says, as you can see there, micronutrients. All the stuff that's on the fertilizer and more. And it's literally micronutrients for your dirt, but it also has, I believe, iron 3%. And the Green Effect has 6%. Total nitrogen 7, iron 6, so it's 9% iron that we're getting out of this liquid. And then again, if you I can't remember if it's this video or the ones, I'm getting my videos mixed up, but propiconazole, I'm going to be putting in about an ounce per 1,000, so 4 ounces into my 4-gallon tank here, just as a preventative for fungus. So with that said, I'm going to mix, I'm going to begin to spray. Might get a little bit of footage of the spray, and then it's all about waiting and seeing what happens, watering it in. So let's go do the deed. By the way, guys, we're going to do, as I mentioned, we're going to be doing a total 4 gallons. We're going to be doing an ounce per gallon propiconazole. For the microgreen, I'm going to shake it up good while I'm standing here. They apply 4 to 8 ounces per 1,000. We're going to do 5 per 1,000. So 5, 10, 15, 20 for a 4 gallon. So a total of 20 of this. So 5, and then big boy, oh my gosh. Green Effect, they recommend 8 per 1,000, so 8, 16, 24, 32 total for my 4 gallons. So just wanted to give you, that's what I'm using, and yeah, now I'm done talking finally. guys, so I'm going to try to walk and chew gum at the same time here. So we've switched over. We've done the bulk. We've done the whole spray. Now we got the trim nozzle. We're just hitting these little areas where the bulk one, you know, it probably got here, but I'm seeing a little brown underneath. And if you look right here, see that? See the tip of that blade right there in the middle? Yeah, things like that I'm starting to notice, and this is where I may have went a little too short on the hill. So I'm just trimming up some of these little areas where that bulk one clearly looks like I'm right out of product. Bent down, that's what happened, and it went up top. So anyways, just trying to get the little areas and up here by the mailbox wrapped up. But yeah, so that's why we put the propiconazole in, just to be safe, because propiconazole is not going to hurt anything, so why not? It's a money thing. By the way, our roundup from last video seems to be working on these guys. Our shot of Jesus, I think is what I called it, from our midweek. I keep bending over, my product is escaping me. Yeah, and I'm a little out of breath. I've already done this. I've already done this bulk area, but I need to do up here by the mailbox with this trim nozzle. So I thought about moving the tripod. I'm like, nah, we'll just, can I do this? Hey, there we go. Probably a little better for y'all. Should have done it a while back. That wide angle. By the way, if anybody cares, I'm filming on my iPhone 12 Pro. So it's got that 0.5 wide lens, which made this view that you're looking at possible. Kind of more like a fisheye, I guess. All right, so we did our trim up. Might get over here by this little gutter as you're looking at. And yeah, just to quickly knock this out while I finish this up, because I can't chew gum and talk at the same time. The 4 gallons feels good on my back. You instantly feel like a Ghostbuster, like looking for Slimer. Where's he at, man? You definitely, if you don't feel like a Ghostbuster, you know, you're either way too young or way too old. I don't know which one it is. So I'm gonna run some of this out. I've only got a hair left, but yeah, it feels great. The nozzles are great, the trim nozzle, and Pete's, I just took it off. Pete's, you know, big time bulk spray nozzle, excellent. I could not have done this spray without the GCI nozzle. So the last video, GCI versus Strom sprayer nozzles, there is no contest there. That was just, hey, it might be my first clickbait title, because there is no contest. GCI dominates the standard Strom nozzles. So we're good here. We're going to start watering this in. Just let them run for like 10 minutes. It's better than nothing to not water the lawn, but water in what we just sprayed, because it is juicy and wet. So 10 minutes, I'm going to start watering. We'll see you back here for the next part here in just a second. So as we just mentioned before, we got backpack sprayer cleaned up. We got hose connected. Remember the quick connects? I can't remember which video. I think of the one we unloaded the trees. I bought a quick connect, so that makes it very nice to just pop off and pop on the sprinkler. So that's cool. I need to get another one for this side. So now we're just doing 10 minutes. That's it, of water per section, which I know, you know, if you drag sprinklers around your lawn, you know your sections. So that's what we're going to do now. We want to make sure we water it in. We want to get it in the ground, into the roots, into the plant. So man, it is so nice looking right now, guys. It's awesome. So that's what we're doing now, and we'll come back. If I notice visually with my eyes, if I'm seeing a change, I'm going to start taking pictures if it's noticeable. If I happen to say, it's maybe I can see it, but the camera won't, we're going to do 24 hours. What is the difference? So we'll be back, and then once I show it to you, we're going to do a before and after side-by-side collage. So double dark cocktail, watering it in. Yeah, glad we got that accomplished. So guys, me and Miss Ferguson back there, we're about to do a Lowe's run. We've watered everything in. And it's good because the neighbors just got home, so I don't want to look like the crazy fool carrying my, filming himself. I hate that. As soon as we get back from Lowe's, I'm curious to see what it looks like, because it literally could change that quick, which is probably an hour or two. So we will see, and I'll update you just as soon as we get some color change. So guys, there's a couple things I want to say about the new sprayer that, you know, I was just thinking about. It's like, hey, I need to record this. I should have done a calibration technically of the sprayer before using it. However, with Easter coming, you know, I wanted to head and get the product on the ground for tomorrow, Easter Sunday. Today, I do know that my pace was too fast. Basically, long story short, I know I didn't, I did one tank, I did half my yard or over half, which tells me right there on pressure one, walking with the speed that I did, I was going fast. I was not putting enough product out to my speed. Either I needed to increase the pressure or I needed to go ahead and walk a little bit slower to get the product out properly. So that being said, we need to do a calibration of it the next time. We're going to do that, and I've decided I'm going to make a video because I've never done it, but it needs to be done. So either increase the pressure or slow the walk speed, which would be really slow, which is fine. So anyways, I wanted to just put that out there, that it's very important to calibrate your sprayer. And because I didn't do it, it's very possible that I shorted myself on product per 1,000 square feet. Meaning, well, what do you mean? Why does that matter? Well, it means we may not get the dark color change that we're used to in the past two videos because we didn't put enough product down. So it wasn't a completely 8 ounces of green effect per 1,000 square feet. So because normally in a few hours I'm able to see color change, and I can't tell looking at it now. I don't want to show you yet. I want to wait till tomorrow. I'm not seeing a huge change, or else I'd have already taken my pictures. So we're going to do 24-hour after the spray and compare those. We'll get the pictures tomorrow. We'll compare them, and we'll see if there was any type of color change at all. All right, guys, apologize for the high hair. I had my headband on. I hate when this long hair gets in my eyes. We just got back from my mom and my dad's, had dinner over there, and I said, we got to go. Number one, my wife's got to work tomorrow. I got to work tomorrow, but I need to get my pictures. So it's somewhere around 5 o'clock right now. I'm going to go and take the pictures right now and let you see. We're going to compare yesterday from today, 27 hours after the spray. So you can see, did green effect, double dark cocktail change our color in our yard at all, very minimum, or a lot? Let's find out together. All right, so we've taken the pictures. I've went ahead with the app that I use for my videos, thrown the first picture is going to be yesterday. The bottom picture is just now. So before, after. I may have labeled it, I don't know, but I'm going to put them right over here and try to leave space so I can show you as I talk. Basically, to be brief about this, it's very difficult to tell because of the time of day. The pictures that I took, some of it looks lighter green than yesterday. So could it go less green? I highly doubt it, but it's just the lighting. So number one, it's very important to take the pictures the same time you took them the day before to get an accurate type guesstimation of, does it look any greener? To me, it looks exactly the same color as it did yesterday. So every video is not a success. This one I would consider a fail. And why? Because of what I said, I believe earlier. Again, today's Sunday. I think yesterday in my clip that I've recorded for this video, I talked about how I didn't calibrate the sprayer ahead of time. I walked too fast and had too low pressure, and therefore, because I didn't calibrate my equipment, I didn't get the 8 ounces per 1,000 square feet that's recommended. I got less than that because I only filled up the tank one time and then put 2 gallons in, and as you guys saw, I even had some left over. So it was way too, I needed to either slow my walk or increase my pressure. So take that from this video. Basically, honestly, I wasted that product. I wasted that money, which is not good for Mr. Ferguson to say, being I don't have money like that, as I've said in the past. So don't be like me in this scenario. Don't waste your product. Calibrate your equipment. Make sure, if you know you got 2,000 square feet and some change in your yard, you should have on a 4-gallon sprayer. When you complete that section, I should have looked and seen that I have at least a little under 2 gallons left in my tank. And when my mom was here, you guys couldn't see her, she was off camera. When I was almost complete, she said I was just under 3. So I should have used my noggin then to say, you're walking too fast, slow your walk. I did a little bit, but clearly not enough, because I didn't. And clearly when I was finished, I only put 6,000 down, and I know I got 9,000 square feet. So take it from me. Like I said, I'm going to show you guys the successes and the failures. This was a failure. I wasted some of that green effect, but we did get the propiconazole down, but we didn't get the rate that we need down. So I have to pay attention now to see, do I need to do propiconazole again sooner than 28 days? The green effect is not a big deal. It's an ornamental thing just to see a color change. And then the other one, microgreen, we got some of the micronutrients down. So was it a total failure? No. Did we learn something? Absolutely. I've learned something. And in our next video, I hope that we can tackle calibrating the sprayer, how you can do it, how I'm going to do it. And now you can see ahead of time, before we even calibrate it, why it's important. So thank you so much for watching this video. We will catch you on the next one. If you consider hitting the subscribe button, if you haven't, I greatly appreciate it. Take care. Hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you on the next video.